How's on here? Playing Elevator Show 16. And I haven't played this in like a few days. I'm only 66 overall. And I'm just gonna give you guys some gameplay of this. But like today, guys, last night, I hit 90 freaking subs. Thank you guys so much for subbing.
Home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show
it means a lot to me.
Tonight, it's the home opener for this. Big Daddy Bones steps in with 1 in, 1 out.
I just want to thank you guys for 90 subs.
It's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A leaping try,
We
but
start
it's
off
out of
the
his reach
bat,
and into
right off the bat with a single, getting
now, and that's a solid week or so. And one time right now.
The man on first base and second base.
Now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Herrera is there for it.
He dropped it.
Frank Ayala will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit around third and being waved on home.
Find the ball.
The run scores from second.
Nice.
It's a 2-0 ball game.
He leads up to get.
Brandon Yamamoto will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Skied into straightaway right. Snyder moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Big Daddy Bones will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Again.
Here's a swing.
Down.
Oh, man. Way out of here.
497.
Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Big Daddy Bones leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run. And the runner will get back standing.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. I'm out.
Another
Come
look
on,
to first.
just stop
And
trying.
the runner back.
Wait for a good one, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Haywood moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Logan Morrison stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
2 down now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And this goes right past him at short. Big Daddy Bones will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. Vegas holds the aces. They lead it. Jamie Cruz digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit hard on the ground to third.
Yep.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line.
He's out.
Tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
So they nearly batter it. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Don't
now
listen
on
again.
your home for minor league
Oh my
baseball.
God.
MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA. Big Daddy Bones gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problem here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guy
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing.
I hate this.
Big Daddy
Sorry,
Bones digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Big Daddy Bones will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Campbell is there, and he's got it for the first out. Big Daddy Bones will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hey, clutch up for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Krause. And that's the second out of the inning.
I hate this.
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Aces, third baseman.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
All right, one time right here.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he's retired 1 away. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run.
Yes, I was not. I'm not gonna give you that much. Join.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, a spring training matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cubs. Into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dexter Fowler comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught at first by Pujols. And that's allowed out number 1.
Second baseman, Javier.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Lifted in the air out to left. Robinson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third,
Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Gregorio Petit makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In the freaking game. Really? How? How could you? Fuck you. How? Yes. Boy. Yet. Really? 3 shots and a frick. Come on. Come on.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
I'm done. Bye guys, if you hit the open down below, comment down below, comment subscribe, Pete. Oh my god. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. Comment down below, give us for next time. Subscribe to my channel, and peace. Cycle.